Hello. Welcome again.
To what the F is happening?
Yes.
Why did you stop mid-sentence there?
I brain fart.
Brain said, yerp.
My brain train was chugging along and all of a sudden it went and derailed.
So more like, yerp.
Yeah, pretty much. There was a cat on the track?
Not on the track. Oh my god.
Well, then why
Just
there
on the
you?
train.
Oh, I got you. It just got scared because the train derailed. I got it.
No running over cats.
Was it facing that way when you started recording?
No.
Oh, you flipped it this way?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm smart.
Oh, I just wasn't sure. I know you're smart. I just wasn't sure if it was facing the other direction.
I mean, when you open the camera, it's automatically on the back cam.
Yeah, well, that's why I said, welcome to my non-existent Christmas tree. Like, all that's there is the stand.
Oh, well, yeah, I was going to say, why did you say that? Because
I didn't know if it was flipped the other direction when we first started talking.
And you hadn't hit record on there yet. So
No.
This is all irrelevant.
We're relevant?
All irrelevant.
We're all irrelevant.
All irrelevant.
All right.
So, how are ya?
Not ready for this shit they call Christmas. No, Karen, I have not finished my Christmas shopping. As a matter of fact, I haven't even started yet. So
I'm like a solid 2/3 done, I think. I'm doing very small Christmas this year. Baby Christmas.
yeah, I don't know. I think that if it wasn't for them, I probably would skip Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like when it's just like you and your significant other.
I don't know, I'm just not feeling Christmassy.
Yeah, I feel like this year it is a little more difficult to get in the Christmas spirit. And I think this is real melancholy, but it's especially hard for me because I feel like I'm dealing with so much death this year. I feel like so many people have died this year. But then on the other hand, I'm falling in love. So I'm kind of like, come spend Christmas with me and my family.
I can't help falling in love with you. That was confusion at its best.
It was. Man confused. Must think in grunts. I figured it out.
Why did you go from caveman to New Yorker?
I figured it out. I don't know, caveman from New York. Why are you big confused, Charles?
I am no confused.
No, see, he figured it out.
You figured it out. I went to smoking 12 packs a day.
12. God.
I can't talk anymore because I've been smoking for 40 years.
12 packs a day for 40 years.
Yes.
Ask me how much debt I have. I've had 15 credit cards in the last 3 years, and they're all maxed out.
Just from cigarettes.
This is my cigarette card, kids. If you spend any money on this other than for cigarettes, Aunt Myrtle's gonna kill you.
Aunt Myrtle?
Yeah.
Auntie Myrtle.
Well, Myrtle can't have her own kids because she smoked the ovaries right out of her body. Her eggs are all dried up.
They just go.
It's like the white chicks. Your mom is so old that when she breastfeeds, it's just... That, honestly, was like one of the best comebacks ever. But also, what was that white powdery substance that they used? And where did they get it? Like, just like that.
Cocaine in their purse.
You can't just be wasting good cocaine like that.
I feel like it was probably powder. Because remember at the one point in the movie where she's like, hey, honey, give me a pat. And she takes out the puff and she's like, and it's all just white powder.
And then the guy is like, geez, lay off the cocaine.
Do you have any more of that?
Yeah, and she goes,
Right, I feel like it was just powder.
yeah, like makeup powder. Yeah, that's a good yes suggestion.
It's funny just because of that part where she's like,
Yeah,
hey honey, give me a pat.
because men don't know, and she didn't know he was a man.
Well, the fact that it was like looked like white baby powder, like no woman carries that around.
That's how it was in the early 2000s.
Really?
That's what setting powder was like just white powder. And then
I didn't go through all that crap.
like then they came out with a translucent powder, but then James Charles coined this term flashback Mary because he went to some event and he had set his whole face with white powder, but then because it was flash photography
Oh no.
his whole face was just white.
Wow.
So he called it flashback Mary.
Oh god.
I don't remember like where like the actual name came from, like why Mary. I don't know, but maybe because like his face was glowing like the Virgin Mary.
What I was gonna say, isn't that like a term that drag queens use?
Oh, maybe. But is it a term that drag queens use because of James Charles, or did James Charles use that term because of drag queens?
That's a good question.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? The drag queen or the Mary?
The drag queen or the Charles? James Charles.
Oh, okay. I was like, Charles?
No, Charles.
He's a drag
like Bond. James Bond. Charles. James Charles.
007.
00 makeup.
We go from 7 to makeup.
Well, because isn't that what James Charles is famous for?
Yeah, but so James Bond is famous for 7?
Yes. And maybe that's his lucky number. 7.
It was just the number he's given.
7.
66%.
We're gonna have a 7 and 7 courses and 7 drinks and 7, all 7. I want my cake shaped like a 7.
You're acting like you're 7.
I am 7.
That math ain't mathin'.
I'm 72 years old.
It's been 84 years.
I feel like I'm 84 years when I get up in the morning sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
My bones are like all creaky and cracky.
Yeah, that's my shoulder. Oh my gosh. So like last night, I went to a Christmas party with the boy.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't like a whole lot of seating at this friend's house. So me and the boy ended up having to sit on the floor, which is fine for like an hour,
Yeah.
maybe. And then I got uncomfortable, but then we were playing Jack in the Box on the TV.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to sit in front of the coffee table so I could use the coffee table as like a backrest. Even though I was looking at the TV like, you know.
Hello.
Like a 7-year-old, yeah.
Don't sit too close to the TV. I'm gonna mess up your eyes.
Colton and Kelsey Med.
Sorry.
Your children need to be medicated. But because I was like this, and like, you know, my neck when it cracks really loud.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to be really subtle about it. So I'm already in this position, so all I have to do is just, you know, turn my,
Yeah, mine doesn't
yank
do
my
that.
head to the side a little. So I very nonchalantly just like pretend like I'm stretching and it goes, and boy is sitting right next to me, and he goes, "Was that your spine?" I was like, "Yes, it was."
Yeah,
my-"
it's coming out my ear. Hold on, let me put it back in.
I was like, "Yes, it was my neck." Shut up.
I'm gonna need you to pipe down.
Right.
So.
I have a complex about this. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up.
That was like the first time that your rib went when we first
Oh,
met.
but like scared me too, because that was like the first time for me.
It
Also,
was so loud. And I was like, did that come from you?
I was like, "Yes," and you're like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yes."
Because it was like donk.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the rib. I don't know. What this would be like? What, my 5th rib? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, maybe 4.
4th rib, 5th rib, something like that. And I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I just went to like squeeze my shoulder blades together just to stretch.
It did, and it was
And it literally went like for me, it was like a thumb.
that's what it sounded like.
It sounded like a drum.
It was loud.
Yeah.
I don't know, have you ever heard an emu make a noise?
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
sound like a drum
Yeah.
thumping. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it did. But just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like wild. And you looked at me, I looked at you, I looked at myself.
I'm sorry. Did that come from you? Are you okay?
I was like, yeah, it came from me. Am I okay? I mean, I'm not in pain. But also, I don't know what just happened.
Are you broken?
And then it kept happening, but now it doesn't happen anymore. But I think I figured out why.
Huh?
Okay, so remember I had scoliosis in my low back.
Uh-huh.
That was diagnosed when I was like 17 or 18 years old. But then I became a massage therapist and I was getting free adjustments for like, my life. And then I just recently, like a year ago now, I had an MRI done of my low back.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, you have no scoliosis in your low back. Well, I just went to the chiropractor 2 weeks ago. I got new x-rays done. Turns out my scoliosis didn't just be cured. It has migrated to my thoracic spine.
Oh.
And
That's
I think
weird.
that's why I constantly feel like I need to like yank my spine over because it's curving to the right. And I think that's why the shoulder always bothers me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that could migrate. I wonder if they originally like just misdiagnosed you and it was higher up.
No, I mean, I have the x-rays from when I first started like that job. And I got x-rays at the chiropractor. And you can see the scoliosis in my low back. It was very minor, but it was there. But yeah, now it's like a little bit more severe in my thoracic, and my lumbar looks pretty much fine.
That's crazy.
But now I'm going to the chiropractor again, so now I'm like, fix me.
Interesting.
And oh my gosh. So, obviously everybody knows that we worked together at the same job. And as much as we love that doctor, his adjustments, you don't have to acknowledge this because you still work there. His adjustments are not great.
He's just very light.
He's so gentle, and I'm like, I need you to just snap this,
Like
rip
a
my
glow
just,
stick.
Yeah. And he doesn't do that. But then the doctor that I started going to, I used to work there also, so like I've been adjusted by the two doctors there like a million times. And he literally like, the face down, and then they like do this one, like either side while you're face down.
I don't think I've ever had that done.
No?
I've had him adjust me face up, but I don't think I've ever had him do my neck face down.
Oh, that's like I think it's a pretty normal way to adjust the neck.
I don't know.
Okay, well, either way, it was just like both sides, like this side went like, and then the other side it went. I was like,
Yeah, the
sweet relief.
the office I used to go to when I had adjustments before I worked where I am now, there's two doctors there, and one of them is very like, ugh, and the other one is more gentle.
I think I know who you're talking about.
But I found like when it comes to my neck, like I need my neck to be gentle, because when I'm adjusted in the neck and they're rough, like I have a headache for 2 days.
See, like, it's not like so much where it's like rough. It's just like he gets it all to go in like one adjustment. So like instead of doing like 4 or 5 like goes in one area and then you're sore, it's literally just like boom, boom, done.
Gotcha. Yeah, like I knew like what specific areas that I wanted done. I knew who to schedule with because I knew what I needed where.
Yeah.
But if it was low back or
You're talking about
hips,
Dr. K and Dr. T? Okay.
yeah, if I needed my hips and my low back,
Dr.
okay,
K.
yeah. If it was my neck,
Dr. T.
Dr. T, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, because I've had adjustments by both of them before. And Dr. T, I was like, yeah, nice guy, but like you're not doing it for me.
yeah, he's just more gentle.
Yeah, and I don't want gentle.
Yes,
I want you to snap me like a twig.
I don't mind that when it's my neck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like mine is mostly muscle. I don't know if it's an adjustment would fix what I have going on.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking though. And then when I got adjusted, all my shoulder pain was like gone.
I know mine pulls from the front, under my arm, and then the back. And it just hates me. Like all the way down to my hand hates me. Which really sucks when we do the job that we do.
Yeah, I mean, that's what was happening to me yesterday. It was like going all the way into my wrist right here.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then I asked the boy to
You know,
jam his elbow in me.
you know how you used to have me pull your hand and then you'd just go like this and you'd stretch it and everything would like
Oh, my
move?
carpals would just...
Kelsey's does that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I had her do it the other day. She was trying to get me to fix it. And I said, well, let me just pull. And then I told her to stretch out her fingers. And it did the same thing. And I was like, ugh. 'Cause it's such an odd sensation. Like
Yeah. It's almost as if, like, my hands are so small, but my carpals are so, like, too big for my hands. So then by, like, pulling, like, creating space in between my ulna and radius, my carpals have, like, that extra room to, like, spread out.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine won't do it.
And it's kind of weird to think about how, like, you have, like, little pebbles in your hand.
Yeah, mine won't do it, though.
No, probably because your hands are not, like, child's hands. They are. They're, for comparison, my head. They're smaller than my head.
My hands are smaller than my head.
But they're, I don't know, I feel like yours are more proportionate to your head.
I don't know. I have little sausage fingers.
I do too. Mine are like skinny sausages.
No. Mine are a little chunky.
Mine are like chubby.
Your fingers are odd. No, like
Are you
when...
giving me a complex about my fingers?
No, when you do that, like you have a dimple.
It's not a dimple, it's my fingers are fucking fat.
No, they aren't.
And then it's not a dimple, it's like I have like, this is fat on my
Your
fingers.
fingers aren't fat.
They're fat.
No.
Like yours are straight line. Mine are like, mine have like little fat pillows on them.
Listen, if you put my ring on your finger, it's just gonna go floop and fall right off. My fingers are...
Okay, but proportions. Like your fingers are proportionate to your body.
And my fingers aren't straight. Do you see my ring finger?
That's not what I didn't mean like your finger do like this.
It does.
I meant like see like this line, like the silhouette.
My
She's-
finger does do like this.
She's a curvy girl, you know? She's plus size. Your fingers are like straight line silhouette. See like this way, straight line.
Oh. Everything hyperextends on me.
So just don't hyperextend it.
My-
I know you can, just don't.
I'm not. That's my look at my thumb. Like my thumb does not,
What argument is that? Look at my thumb.
because that's my thumb. It's just
Yeah, but you could.
crooked.
I mean, you could straighten it. Then.
I can
I mean, you have to try. That's what I'm saying.
no, if I straighten it, I'm bending my knuckle.
Oh, really?
Yes. My thumb does not. That is literally my thumb. It's not.
I
I'm
mean,
not.
my hyperextends like a tiny bit.
My thumb is jacked up.
You have hitchhiker thumb.
It's horrible hitchhiker thumb,
Horrible.
but not.
It's fine.
It's not bent.
It's literally fine.
It's
You're gonna be okay.
a struggle. It looks like the tool in the percussioner.
Yeah, because it's shaped like a thumb. It was modeled after you.
But normal people don't have thumbs like this.
Lots of people have hitchhiker thumb. So many people that they named it something.
Apparently,
Wow.
it's genetics. But I don't know who I got it from.
A relative. Your great-great-grandma.
I ate my grandma.
And your great-great-great-granddaughter is doing fine. Doing fine.
Are you making things up?
No, it's the year 3000 by the Jonas Brothers. I took a ship to the year 3000. This song had gone multi-platinum. Everybody bought her 7th album. It had also Kelly Clarkson.
Well, I'm out of the loop.
Wow.
I'm out of the loop.
I said I've been to the year 3000. 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater.
Not much has changed, but we live underwater.
And your great, great, great granddaughter is doing fine.
This is actually a song?
Yes! The way I said that, yes! I mean, it was like while they were still on Disney Channel.
I've never heard that song.
Really? It's like one of their most famous songs. It's like that, Year 3000, Burning Up, and like SOS were like the three,
But that's
like when I was a kid.
right. That's not my generation.
I know,
so
there's an age gap, I know.
That's maybe why I don't.
I'm
know.
kind of impressed, like not impressed, but like flattered
Uh-huh.
that you think that I could come up with that on my own.
I mean,
I do kind of like improv, but you know, like Weird Al Yankovic stuff.
mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm that good at it.
I mean, I gave you props there. You should have been like, yeah, it's my song. You like it?
Except for the fact that this is gonna go on a public platform where copyright is a thing, and I don't feel like getting sued.
Gotcha. Public. It's a public platform.
A public platform?
A public
As you burp.
public
Platform.
platform. I didn't burp. I just struggled with words.
You just burped.
No. Wasn't a burp.
There was air that came from your esophagus.
It was not a burp. I promise I would have said excuse me because of these nice people, not because of you.
Roll it back.
I would not have said excuse me if it was just you and I. But I would have said excuse me for burping into the mic.
You burped. You have sparkles in your
Excuse
face.
me. I have sparkles on my face.
Yeah, like you have a like a glitter sparkle right there, and one right there.
Lady glitter sparkles.
Lady glitter.
Lady glitter sparkles.
I don't sweat. I sparkle.
I glisten.
I'll see you at the PTA meeting, Carol.
As you run in with your Burberry bag
My Birkin.
and your Chanel number 5
That doesn't have
patchouli.
patchouli in it.
Does it have patchouli in it? I think we
Yes.
looked it up and it does.
It does. Okay, we gotta tell this story now. We had
Coworker.
who is allergic to patchouli.
Patchouli. That's such a weird word.
It is a weird word. I don't think it's English. And I don't. I think it's like Italian or
I don't
something.
think it's English.
Some shit. So
Patchouli.
we had this one patient who was very posh
Bougie.
and stuck up. Yeah, better than everybody else. And she always wore Chanel number 5. And our coworker, who was allergic to patchouli, every time she'd come in, she'd be like, my head feels like it's in a vice. Like somebody's got patchouli somewhere. I'm going outside.
Right.
And was it her that ended up saying something to the patient? Or like asked what she was wearing?
I think she asked the patient what she was wearing and then asked her if she could maybe not wear it when she came for her appointments.
Mm-hmm.
And the patient got all defensive and she was like, why would I not wear it? You know?
Well, she says, I don't wear patchouli, I wear Chanel.
Yeah, it was very defensive. I just remember it was very
Yeah.
like, "Ugh."
Right.
And we looked up the ingredients.
And
It does
Chanel number
have
5 has
patchouli in it.
patchouli
Yes. Yeah. So
But also, like, I want to know, what happened to, like, Chanel number 1 through 4?
those were the failed attempts.
I feel like Chanel number 1 actually does exist. But it's like Chanel number 5 is, like, the most famous for whatever reason.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like Stitch's Experiment 626.
Yeah.
So experiments 1 through
I
625.
feel like he says it in the movie. That he has, like, he made experiment up to, like, 700 or something like that.
Right, but the 1 through 625 were all like botched attempts, apparently. So that's why he's 6'2".
And, I mean, as cute as Stitch is,
Uh-huh.
he's also a little bit botched.
I mean,
Just a little bit.
that's just because he didn't know any better.
He has 6 arms.
Because he's an alien. But he can suck them in his body and only have 4. Well, I mean 4 limbs, not 4 arms.
True. Well, I don't know. I think they're all legs. But then he, like, copied how Lilo was walking, and then he started walking on 2 legs.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. But I think it's funny how he, like, got run over by this massive truck, and he's just like, I'm good. What's new, people?
And that's when he, like, he's, like, smoking, and he's backlit, and he's like... And then all the memes where it's like where you think like what you think you're getting, and it's like a picture of Angel and like sweet innocent little Angel, and it's like what you actually get, and it's Stitch after he's been run over by the truck.
That's how I feel in the morning. Like rising from the dead.
After you've been hit by a truck. I have
Zombie.
something like in my pants.
Yeah, your hand.
You're so right. All I have to do is get my hand out of my pants. No, it's like, okay, I gotta take my ring
That
off.
didn't sound. Excuse
Get
me,
your
she's
hand
just
out
got
of
to
your
take her
pants.
hand out of her pants. She was feeling a little Al Bundy-ish.
Al Bundy.
Oh my god. There's
Help.
that age gap again. Married with children. He was the dad.
I wasn't allowed to watch
And
it.
he was like, he'd sit down, he'd stick his hand in his pants.
Oh, okay. A stick. I'm sure it was stuck to the bottom of my sock when I put my
I was
pants
say,
on.
how does that happen? Thanks. I just swept my floor.
We just talked about this and how you just swept your floor and you can't even tell.
No, you can't.
And then I suggested you get an iRobot or a Roomba.
You know, the only thing about those is, and well, that and the fact that, right. So what happens when it runs through dog pee and then just drags it all over my house?
Oh, you'll have to get the one that can mop and vacuum at the same time.
Okay, and then what happens if somebody does a doo-doo and it just drives through it? Haven't you seen those videos? Where somebody had like the
Yeah.
little Roomba and like there was
So like while it's running, you're just gonna have to lock Rocky in his kennel.
like dookie on the floor and it like drove through the dookie and there was like
Dookie streaks
little
all over.
dookie tracks all over their house. I would be devastated if I came home to that. Because then I would just have to,
Devastated.
because then I'd have to like completely sanitize my whole entire floor. Yeah, not my idea of a good time. Thanks though.
That's what I'm saying. You just like Rocky's the only one that does that.
Yeah, he
So
really
you just
is.
have to lock him up while you Roomba.
He was being a jerk last night. I tried to get him to go to bed and he followed me in the bedroom and then he came running out here and I'm like, what are you doing? And he goes in that kennel. I was like, fine. So I put him in there and I shut the door. And I went in and I got ready for bed and I laid down and like I'm laying down, I start dozing off. Like 10 minutes later I hear him.
Why does he sound like a seal?
I
Like
don't
he's
know.
a tiny little Dachshund.
He does, but he's loud.
And then when he like starts like he
Yelp.
doesn't whine, like it's not like a dog. It's he sounds like a freaking seal.
But when he does it, Sadie does, and she sounds like her whine is like so little.
Her whine is interesting.
It's so funny because she's like,
So you have and
yes. She only whines though when he gets going.
yeah.
But yeah, so then he starts yelling out here. So I came out here and I got him out of the kennel, and I went to go in the bedroom, and then he runs back in here. So I picked him up and I took him in there to go to bed. And I was like, "You jerk! I'm tired. Why are you doing this to me?" So I put him in bed, and I get back in bed and I lay down, and then he starts his, and I was like, "That's it. I'm gonna make you live outside because I want to go to bed."
Take me down to the river.
Yeah, he was driving me nuts last night. I don't even know what his problem was.
I'm gonna yeet you into the river is what's gonna happen.
But
he
he
know how to
does.
swim?
He hates water. I don't know if he knows how to swim. He's that dog that when you bathe him, I'm sure you've seen the videos where the dog's like up against the side of the tub,
Yeah.
like trying to hide from the water. That's
Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah. That's kind of like Puddles when we bathe him, but like he's such a freaking diva. He loves getting dressed up. He loves being brushed. Like, he just loves to be pampered. Like, he is all for the doggy spa day. So, like, you put him in the bathtub and he's like, you know, like this. And then as soon as the warm water's on him, he's like...
No, not Rocky. You put him in the bathtub and he cries the whole time. Like you're murdering him.
Yeah.
Same
Pepper,
thing.
on the other hand, literally cannot bathe her because Mom has ruined it and taught her that the hose is a toy.
Oh, does she like nip at it?
It's not nipping. It's full on gnashing at the hose. Like boing 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 boing. So like I was going to pick up my cousin and my car was covered in pollen. So I just wanted to rinse all the pollen off. And I couldn't because Pepper kept She's gonna get soaking wet, and I'm like, you idiot.
Nap time.
I literally had to put her back inside so I could rinse my car off. And then she's in the window, like I see her inside in the window, like staring at the water, like, I gotta get that water. I gotta get it.
Gimme.
So now if you try to give her a bath with a hose, which you have to because she's a big dog, it's impossible because she's trying to eat the water instead of, you know, letting you rinse her butt.
Yeah, Bear, he doesn't care for it, but he'll stand there and let you do it.
He's like, I don't like this, but I'm too old to fight you.
Yeah, he doesn't. But Rocky, man, I'm telling you something. Anytime I bathe, it doesn't matter if it's in the bathtub, it doesn't matter if it's outside, it doesn't matter where you do it. He freaks out like you're killing him.
What about Sadie?
She's good. She gets bathed and groomed and...
Bathed?
Bathed, yeah. Bathed.
Bathed?
Bathed.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hello? Where'd she go?
I don't know.
The itty bit, Olive, is now an independent lady, apparently.
I don't know where she went.
Did she fall? Well, I mean, she didn't ram, so...
No.
Oh,
there
she
she is.
Maybe she did fall.
Come here, Biddy. Did you get yourself all asleep and comfy and then you fell? Come here. Go. Say hello.
She's so cute.
She always looks surprised.
Yeah. I tried to get the boy to try a Kalamata olive last night. He only likes black olives.
Okay. Kalamata is like in between.
Right, that's what I told him. I was like, the texture's slightly different, but for the most part, it's fine, you know.
Oh, yeah. Her little paws will change the phone.
Yeah, I don't want her to actually end the episode.
You're done. You're done.
So,
Olive.
she's so cute.
Oh, that's why you said Olive. You tried to
Yes.
get it. Dude, I'm dumb.
Her name's Olive.
I know, I'm so dumb. Are you attacking my mic?
She said ASMR.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean. You're too cute.
As I claw at you.
She's licking my thumb.
Yeah.
You got a fuzzy little butt. Are you gonna be fluffy? See, I'll lick you. Yeah, Rocky is not easy to do anything with. Like, you try to clip his nails, he tries to eat you. You have to put him in a sling.
We keep going back and forth in conversations.
I know.
Yeah, and long story short, I did not convince him to try the olive.
Oh, he didn't.
He would not. He was like, last time I believed you and like tried something. I didn't like it because he tried shrimp for the first time.
For the first time?
Yeah.
Like, he's never in his life tried shrimp?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
He calls them sea bugs.
No, that's crawdads.
I mean,
Crawfish.
shrimp kind of are also. He didn't like the texture.
Crawfish are nasty.
They're
like-
you have to like the meat.
Cockroaches of...
That's so gross.
The sea.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Chuck ate like a ton of them.
Well, yeah, you have to because there's nothing to them.
But the whole, like, you have to, like, twist it and pop the head off. And then you're, like, supposed to suck the juice out of the head. Yes, exactly. Like that whole concept is
Head
just,
juice?
the whole concept just makes my body crawl. So nasty.
That's nasty.
What?
What is happening?
What's going on?
Hello? Rar.
What, you got something bothering your ears, huh? Say no, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna bite you. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get you.
Your little teeth is sharp, ma'am.
It's so funny. She like nom nom and then lem. Nom nom nom. Lem. Nom nom. Lem.
Olive. You know what's funny is people think that cats don't know their names.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, because if I call Moo, she knows her name, and so does Willow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the other ones. Oreo does too. Well, Oreo listens to Kelsey.
Yeah.
That cat is so funny. He came out here because she was out here, and she said, "Come here," and he was across the room, and he came over to her, and then she said, "Let's go in my room." She got up and she walked that way, and he followed her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
My dogs do that.
your dogs?
Mm-hmm. If I tell Puddles, "You wanna go to my room?" he goes to my room. Like, he knows what my room means.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, but Oreo's a cat.
Yeah. But I mean, like, cats and dogs are, like, on the same intellectual level. It's just that cats are, you know, independent and say, "I don't want to do that."
Right, cats have masters, dogs have owners. Excuse me. Are you processing what I
that
said?
That's correct. Like, I know the phrase that you're thinking of, and I don't think that that's it.
Cats have masters and dogs have owners. Meaning cats,
They don't have masters. They don't listen to anybody.
they
No.
no, I'm saying like they have masters, like cats get catered to more so than dogs.
Cats have butlers,
I mean that too.
and dogs have masters. Dogs are like, "Yes, master. I will do what pleases you." Shoulder kitty. Hello.
You gotta learn to keep those nails in, ma'am. They hurt.
We're going. We're doing.
Boop. Whoa! Say I'm gonna.
You're going for an explore? No.
You say
Tell the
meow?
people. Tell the people.
A little tiny meow.
Hopefully
She's
they
got
can hear that.
little baby toe beans.
Toe beans.
She's so cute.
She's so soft.
She's fluffy.
Floofing.
Floofing. I wonder if she's gonna stay fluffy.
I hope so.
There she goes.
Floofing and goofing.
Where you going?
Oh. Where do you want to go? What do you want to
That's a big jump for a little bitty.
do? That's a big word for Elmo.
She says, "Excuse me, I'm gonna go this way."
I'm just here for support. I think she's really intrigued about our soundboard.
See, it's got lights on it. I want to play with it.
Is that a toy? We're going now.
See, I'm gonna go follow Dad. She really has taken to him.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting here and she's on me,
Mm-hmm.
and he sits down, she will climb across me, and she will go sit in his lap.
Yeah.
Say, go play with Dad.
You want to go play with Dad? I'll put you on the ground. You can play with Dad.
Maybe. I don't know what Dad's doing.
You're in the laundry room again.
Bye, Peanut.
No? What doing?
Anyways,
Anywho. She's so funny.
are our listeners ready for Christmas?
Watch out for the bitty. Oh, big stretch. That was cute.
She's following you, Dad. Say, excuse me. Yes, our listeners, are you the kind of people that started decorating like in November? Or like
Yeah, like is your Christmas tree up for Thanksgiving dinner? Did you decorate the day after Thanksgiving?
or are you the kind of person that waits until December? Or are you the kind of person who just says, I'm not doing that?
Or are you the kind of person who has had their Christmas tree up since last year?
I was going to say since the end of Halloween, but
No. Julia's mom?
yeah.
She's had her Christmas tree up for 3 years.
Oh,
Yeah, and so Julia's brother said, who still lives at home, says, I don't remember the last time I put the tree away.
oh. There's that. I mean, if you're normally, we go the weekend after Thanksgiving and we get the tree and we put it up.
Yeah, usually you're like on top of it.
But this year, man, it has been. We went today because we were gonna go get the tree and the place was closed. So I don't have any Halloween decoration. Halloween. I don't have any Christmas decorations out. I don't have a Christmas tree yet. Hopefully that happens soon. Because at this point, it's really not worth buying it for it to be up for like 2 weeks.
Right.
But,
I mean, you'll have it up for New Year's, right?
well, so I was going to say, some people are superstitious and they say they don't take their tree down until after the first of the year
Yeah.
because it's bad luck.
I didn't know that, but I just like having it up for New Year.
I usually take mine down before that because usually we're getting ready for Kelsey's birthday.
Yeah.
So it comes down before New Year's
I mean, to each their own.
because I'm decorating for her birthday and getting things ready. So
Yeah. I put my Christmas tree up in my room.
I saw you sent me the picture of your cute little tree.
I love my cute little tree. I've had it for like 7 years now.
Yeah, we didn't even take the tree out at the office.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm usually the one that when I
So
work there, I'd be the one that's like, Thanksgiving's over, Christmas decorations are coming out.
right, so somebody went around and put the little bear ornaments that you had bought on the little trees that sit out all the time. And then somebody put out the packages that you wrapped.
Okay.
Like set them out as decoration. But I did not put the lights up this year like I normally do around
The window.
and I did not, and the tree is not out. So
The tree is ugly anyways.
right.
The tree is so freaking...
Because I take it out and then I just have to put it away again. So it's festive enough.
Yeah, your life is so hard.
I know. I don't.
I mean, at least that tree is literally just like, you take it out, you plug it in, good to go.
Yeah, it's
But
not
it's
coming
so
out.
gaudy
It's
and
not coming out.
tacky.
I even offered
It's fiber optic.
our coworker that works in another office to take it with them because he couldn't find the one for their office. I was like, you can take mine because I'm not taking it out of the box this year.
Get it out of the closet, I don't want it.
Just take it. It's
Yeah.
good. Anyways, I don't want it. See if I can't find it because you have it. Then I was like, I'll even take the blame. I'll be like, oh, I thought it was from the other office. Here.
It's not like boss lady would even notice or care.
No, I don't remember the last time that she was in our office.
What did you find?
A piece of paper.
Attack. Murder.
Anyways, if you guys want to share with us any traditions, maybe traditions that you started when you were a kid and you carried them on with your family, or if they're traditions that you started brand new with your family.
Or like if you want to share a picture of your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Send us a picture. Unless it's fiber optic. We don't want to see that shit.
Oh, if you have lights on your house and you want to share it,
Ooh, yeah. Like if you go all out with Christmas lights,
send us pictures.
we want to
videos.
We want to see.
Yes, you can send it to us on any of our platforms.
It's What the F is Happening on Facebook, _ What the F is Happening on Instagram, Adora Laura on TikTok.
Send things we want to see. You get to see us now on video,
Right.
and now we want to see your stuff. So engage. We want to engage with our audience.
Yay.
Ta-da!
We do love you guys, though. And
Yes.
we appreciate you supporting us. And, we have our Christmas episode and our New Year's episode coming up. So those are always fun. And maybe, hopefully, we can have another guest. We had Julia last year.
That's right.
And I feel like it would be cool if we had Julia back for those 2 episodes again. But we'll have to see.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. And then potentially her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was single last time. She was...
And this time it'll be with video, so you guys won't just get pictures of what we do. You'll get the whole video, whole
Yeah,
episode.
a whole episode. I
Yeah.
mean, we did have video of us opening our presents, but you
Yeah.
didn't get to see her face the whole time. Her beautiful face. So if you want to see Julia, let us know.
Yes.
And then I can show her and be like, look at all the people that want to see your face. Now you have to do it.
Right. Or if you have a suggestion for a guest that you'd like us to have back that we've had in the past.
Or somebody new. Tag them in the comments.
Yeah.
And if you like us, subscribe, please.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Until next time.
Adios.
Muchachos.